All right, we might be in the heart of deer season, but for me, it's sauger season. So while everybody's having fun dropping deers, I'm hoping to drop some fish up here on this concrete or in this bucket. First time in a while I've been out here alone starting out, but I'll take it. If we look, we got slow moving water this morning. I should have brought me some minnows, because when it's this slow you can drop minnows down there and catch sauger right out of here. We'll do the artificial method. I hate that I don't have live bait though. So we'll get the bait box out here. This is my dam bag, and I'm not trying to make a play on words there. So what I do, I used a 3-ounce weight last time. I'm gonna swap it on over to a 2.5 ounce because the water is a lot slower this time. I'll grab a 2.5 out of here. All I do in this box here is I keep my bank sinkers. I keep a clip, 3-way sinkers, or sorry, 3-way swivels, and then my 1/0 worm hooks. And that's all I need really, is my bank sinkers, my worm hooks, my 3-way swivels, and my clips. Now after that, I'll keep my string here. This is 12-pound test. I just like to be able to break my line off if I get hung up too bad. I'm gonna start out with about a 4.5 foot leader today. Here's my little worm hook there. Throw it on. Now the guy who outfished me last time I was here had a lot shorter and skinnier artificials than I did. I'll show you what I'm using. I have spent a lot of money on Zoom lures over the years. Here's what I use most of the time. Zoom Super Fluke Junior white ice flavor. That right there, little paddle tail fluke. I'll dip the tail in chartreuse sometimes. I change it up. I'm gonna start without doing that right now. It's got my bucket. I did plan on keeping some keeper saugers if I get any today. We'll see. Slow moving water. Man, I hate I didn't bring minnows. Cast it out there into the current. Since up close is a lot more shallow, we're gonna let it drop down to the bottom. Keep it tight. Wait for the bite. All right, I'm gonna save some battery while I wait on a bite. We're about to get a change. That's the change. And it's gonna take a second to get back right now. And in the meantime, I'll retie my hook. All right, we hooked up. And I've not got my hopes up that we'll land it. It looks like a sauger mouth. Keep pressure on. Come on, don't throw the hook. Chase it down, chase it down. I don't think it's big enough to keep. It's big enough to keep. Ooh, oh, that's a good one. That's a keeper. Golly bum. Yes, about time. Maybe the generators just took a little bit to bring them in after the 2 close-up ones started. Ooh, and there went the hook. That's a chunk. Oh yeah. It's over 16. It'll eat. Heck yeah. Awesome. We're gonna hope that those generators up close kicking on have stirred the fish up. One dude showed up for a while and fished and he left, so it was too cold, which I totally get. But the conditions have changed a lot since I've been here. Hooked up with something else. That was about 3 casts after the last sauger. So there's definitely been a change and the bite's kind of turned on, I think. This one's thrashing a lot. Feels smaller. It's a sauger, it looks like, but I don't think it's going to be 15 inches. Kind of wanted 2. I don't need to get the limit of 5. I just really want 2. That's a fillet per person in the house. It's another little chunky one. Whew, no, that'll reach, I bet. Look at that sucker. He's gonna be close. What do you think, 15? He's a little hunchback. That's 15. Let's see. Boom. This is 16, so 15's right there. There you go in the bucket. There's my 2 I wanted. You know, it might be in the 20s, and I was getting really cold, but you catch 2 fish close together, that cold won't bother you anymore. They came from about the same spot, but that's all I really wanted for dinner, so I got dinner. I'm just fishing for fun now. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh me. Good fish. Well, he's splashing way out there too. We're gonna walk down with him. Woo! Don't want to flip it too. Oh my word. I thought it was the bottom. It's a sauger. It doesn't look any bigger than the other ones, but boy, it was yanking hard. Ooh. Over the go. Oh, that is a good one. My word. That's a big one. Chill. Whoa, son. That's a big old football one. Oh, he's hooked good too. Look at that. Let's see what we get him to. Easy, homie. No, he ain't my biggest. This is the 18 line right here, so if I pinch his tail, it's touching the 18 line barely. We'll let this one go. You got to get back, you know. It's my big one. Yoop. Oh, he's sorry, dude. He belly flopped. He took off though. He's good. So I'm gonna show you something. People get hung up, they just pull straight back until it pops off. If you'll pull like forward and then back to the right, you can normally pop your stuff loose without losing everything. I see people lose stuff all the time just because they kind of start walking straight back with it. But normally you won't lose it if you do that. Back to the right, boom, boom, boom. Today the saugers have been a little further down. They hadn't been up close. There's one right there. Golly, same spot. They're all right in that area. That's a sauger. Out there splashing, you can see him. These have all been pretty good little things, but I hate to reel all the way up this tall wall, so I've been walking down this way so I don't have to reel up as far. So I can try to land over one of them. This cast was directly after that 18-incher I caught. If the angle's not good, I'm sorry. I really want to land it. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, he's got a boo-boo on him. God. That's my 4th keeper. He's beat up. He like he got slapped on the rocks down there. But I saw it before I threw him over, so I knew it wasn't me doing it. Yeah, look, he's got some wounds on him. Let's get a measure on this one. He's about, ooh, he's coming off here. He's over 17. Yeah. Like I said, I'm only after 2 and I've got 2. So this one's getting to go back. Oh, that was a good one right there. That's a 10 out of 10 on that release. Dove it straight in. Man. Y'all see the buzzards? Well, the vultures over there circling a lot just above those trees. Little known fact, well, big known fact, but a large misconception. They don't just like go around circling dead animals. They actually find like updrafts of heat, of warm air, and they circle the warm air rising like that. So right over there above those trees, there is an updraft. So there's a lot of warm air going up. And they're just following it around. They'll follow it to the top and they'll glide. My GoPro battery died. So we're back at the truck, swapped the batteries, I'm leaving. Very nice sauger caught today, as you can see. I caught none that were undersized, got to be 15 inches. All of them were well above. Well, one was borderline. But he was above. So we're gonna take these back, clean them, and we're gonna cook them, and we're gonna eat them. It's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna go get some potatoes, and then homemade taters, and then some hush puppies, and a nibbling onion. It's gonna be good. Outside of this one dude for like 10 minutes, I had the whole place to myself today. It was very nice. Very nice. As you can see, calm at the start, siren, sped up, 15 minutes after it sped up, fish. So I'm glad it kicked on. I was about to leave and go get some live bait and minnow fish here for sauger, but didn't have to. Oh, that smells good. Stay stanky.